I have started the recording now.
Okay, great. Good morning, grade 10 and now grade 11. We're happy to continue our learning online, and please note for all the students that are not here and listening to this recording that it is very important to join our lessons, because there is a great opportunity for you to boost your mark to the highest possible percentage, which will reflect back on your grades. So please continue this learning experience with us, and Mr. Omar and I will continue with today's reading excerpt, and we are very, very happy to continue and learning together. Mr. Omar, do you have anything to add to that?
No, I'm just sending you those who attended this morning, and I'm going to follow up, and I'm going to tell you whose turn is next. So we're going to start now with I sent you the sheet now. All right. So we're going to start with Tamim.
Yes.
Can you read for us, love?
Sure. As the begin talking about the Beatles, it was immediately apparent that they had the perfect spokesman.
Spokesman, yeah.
So do you guys know what this word spokesman means?
No.
Spokesman is a word that sort of means someone who's selling a product, or someone that has. Mohammed Rafa, do you have a question?
Yes, I thought you were asking a question about what a spokesman means.
I am. Do you know what spokesman means?
Yes, I think so. Spokesman is someone who represents like a company or someone to advertising to the general public.
Actually, yeah, make announcement, you mean. Very good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's very good. Yeah, because advertising is a different word. So someone who speaks for an institution or someone else. Yeah. Yes, Mr. Anthony?
So this author is pointing out that this person is positive because
if you scroll up a bit for the previous one, you'll find out who the person we are speaking about.
Okay, so is it Goodall?
Not Goodall. The other guy, the other researcher we read about in the previous section. His name is actually actually it was in the previous worksheet. Sorry, boys.
Maggo or something.
Yeah. That guy. Okay. Anyway, so that guy is more or less like a spokesman for the Beatles here. Okay, let's continue, and we'll find his name in a bit. Yes.
Yes.
Who's next on the list?
Yeah.
Tamim. We continue with Tamim for a while.
Yes.
He's a man. Passionately interested in insects, and he told me has loved all things creepy crawly since he was a child. Like so many other people I have talked while gathering information for this book, Lo had parents who are understanding and supportive of his fascination with vertebrates and other creatures, so they allowed him to breed constructors when he was 9 years old.
Yes, very good. Boa constrictors. Does anyone have an idea what a boa constrictor is? So it's it's not a beetle, other creatures. Boa constrictor. Does anyone have an idea of what that might be? We're talking about creepy crawlies and invertebrates.
Is it kind of snakes?
Very, very good. Who said that?
Abdullah.
Very good, Abdullah Ghani. So boa constrictor is a snake. It's a type of snake, and it constricts or squeezes its prey. that's how they don't usually kill their prey with poison. They usually suffocate their prey by constricting their body around their prey. So let's break this down. So many other people I've talked to while gathering information, fascination with invertebrates and other creatures too. They allowed him to breed snakes when he was 9 years old. So this man they're talking about, who has a fascination with beetles, is a perfect spokesman. So a perfect person to talk about beetles because he has a fascination. Do you guys know what the word fascination is? Fascination? Any ideas what when someone's fascinated? Mohammed Rafa?
I think so. I think that when someone fascinated, they're surprised. They like something so much.
Yeah.
They
So
admire it.
admire it. Yeah, when they're fascinated. Yeah, admire is a good word. When you really admire something, you could be fascinated by them. So yes, so he obviously admires creepy crawly invertebrates and other creatures so they allowed him to breed snakes. Yeah, so this guy likes creepy crawlies, not.
Yeah, we are talking about, so we are talking about someone who value and appreciate insects and other types of animals, right? Which are used to be feared by humans.
Yes, so
Yeah.
very good. This guy is a good spokesman or good person to talk about beetles because he likes all these creepy crawlies, snakes, and has had them since a little boy. So he's a perfect.
Yeah. So now we're gonna move to Muhammad Salami. Muhammad Abed, Habibi. I love you, Hamoudi.
Yes, mister.
So from here, please, can you continue reading for me?
While we talked, Leo became increasingly animated. Somebody needs to be out there saving these critters. The burying battles, he said, and that is just what he's doing. Let me share some of what I learned from him about these remarkable battles. Most people have no idea how fascinating they are. Certainly, I hadn't.
Okay.
Great.
Sorry, Mr. Anthony, sorry to interrupt, but I'd like to ask the lads here, what kind of evidence is Godal using here? Let me ask Muhammad Al-Muhsin. Muhammad Al-Muhsin? Is Muhammad Al-Muhsin with us? Oh, he's left. Muhammad Al-Muhsin? Okay, then I'll have to move up to Mazen Assam.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Mazen. What type of evidence is Goodall using here to support her previous point that insects are of great value to us as human and to our environment in general?
Yes, he used like well, not
Yes.
a personal
Mhm.
what's called
Personal anecdote? Not yet, not really.
not
Uh,
personal anecdote.
Ahmed Faiz Al-Anazi. So, okay, Mazen, it's okay, love. We're gonna get back to you. Ahmed Faiz Al-Anazi. Ahmed Faiz Al-Anazi. Ahmed Faiz. Ahmed, hello. Not responding.
Guys, don't be afraid to make mistakes. You know, we're
Okay, then we're gonna have to move to Abdullah Al-Hidathi.
Yes, Mister.
Yes, love. What type of evidence do you think the author or Godal uses here?
While talking,
Yeah, when she talked about Lua and she spoke about Lou. This guy, is it Lou or Lua, Mr. Anthony?
Lou.
Lou. Yeah. When she talked about Lou. So who is this guy? He's a kind of okay, don't worry if you don't, even if you don't know the answer, boys, it's okay. There is no, I give you the participation anyway, don't worry. So now I'm gonna move to Abdullah Al-Hidathi.
yes, Mister. I'm trying to think.
Yeah,
about it.
so let's summarize. I'm gonna move up again. Okay, Abdullah, it's okay. So let me move up to Abdullah Saleh Al-Garni.
Yes.
Yes, Abdullah, what type of evidence is she using here?
Actually, I don't know, but
It's okay.
maybe
Yes.
something like anecdotes or something.
Not really, but thank you. Can we remember to give Abdullah Al-Anazi? Any idea? Can you answer my question? Let me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, can you answer my question? What type of evidence is she using in the second paragraph here?
What type of evidence?
Yes. Do you remember the types of evidences that you use to support an argument?
Yes, wait, Mr.
I'm going to ask Muhammad Al-Rafa Habibi to summarize the types of evidences. Muhammad Al-Rafa, can you summarize the type of evidences that an author might use to support his or her argument?
All right.
Yeah.
She can use personal anecdote,
Very good.
an expert opinion.
Wow. Yes.
She can use quotes.
Very good. Quotes. Very good. She can use facts.
Statistics.
Statistics,
also.
research findings. Yeah,
Facts
very good.
also. Yeah, like you
So,
said.
which one of these has she used here, Abdullah Al-Anazi? Have you heard? And she can also use reasons. Which one of these has she used here, Abdullah Al-Anazi?
And
When she speaks about Lua, Lou, who's Lou? Mazen, who's Lou?
Yes, can I answer?
Yes, Mazen.
Here, he used the expert's opinion.
Very good. So Lou is kind of experts here. Lou is a kind of expert here. So she's using her views about the topic. Right, Mr. Anthony?
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Very good breakdown. So there is quite a few different ways we can bring in evidence, and this author has brought in Lou, who's Lou is the best person to talk about this. He became increasingly animated. Animated meaning, you know, using your whole body, getting your whole body with, you know, when you can speak, or that you can use your whole body to sort of.
That shows how excited and how excited he is about the topic. That means, as we referred to him before, he's a passionate person when it comes to insects, and speaking about insects or creepy crawlies. He's so passionate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And so he continues with his quote, somebody needs to be out there saving these critters. Critters meaning he's referring to them as the burying beetles. So someone needs to be out there saving these beetles.
Mr. Anthony, I'd like to add something more here with regard to the word animated, because we also need to look at the author choice of language. And as apparent here, the author used a kind of imagery as she's addressing our senses. All right. So imagery, like we discussed before, is the type of language that addresses our senses. So when she describes him as getting animated, she is kind of drawing a picture. Sulaiman, she's kind of drawing a picture here. She's addressing our what sense? What sense is she addressing here? Good morning, Sulaiman. Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, love. What sense is she addressing here? It's okay, love. It's okay. Thank you for joining us. What sense is she addressing here? Hello, gentlemen. When she said he became increasingly animated. Can you hear me, boys?
Mr.
Yes,
Mr. Omar
Yes,
has given you the word. So he's already told
the word animated. When she uses this word, why hasn't she said he became increasingly interested, for example? Yeah. As Mr. Entry explained, what does animated mean? Boys, what does animated mean? So I'm gonna have to address people. I'm gonna go all the way down to Tamim again. Tamim, what do you think the word animated means?
Animated?
Yes. You even use it, animated pictures. You know animated pictures? Like cartoons?
Animated?
Yes.
يعني conversation or you make conversation.
No. Animated. Why don't you ask, boys? Please ask. If you don't understand the meaning of any word, please ask. I'm gonna direct the question, pass the question to Sulaiman, who had just joined us at 10:19. Sulaiman, love.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any idea about the meaning of the word animated?
So look at the context. While we talk, Lou became increasingly animated.
يعني وش معناتها؟
Yes, love. Yes. What does it mean?
I think that like عدو أو شيء كذا.
Not really, but very good. Thank you. Abdullah Al-Garni is raising his hand, Mr. Anthony.
Okay.
Yes, can I answer?
Yes, Abdullah.
I think like his moving يعني or it means
yes,
in Arabic
very good. Yes, very good. يتحرك, like moving. Very good. Is it right, Mr. Anthony?
Of
Animated
course.
means like move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Do you want to? Should we have a quick look?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Please do. Until Mr. Anthony look it up. And if somebody gets animated while he's speaking, like Tom and Jerry, for example, or cartoons, all right? If somebody gets animated while he's speaking, what does this show us? What does this mean? I'm going to pass the question to Muhammad Al-Abid, who has rejoined us. Muhammad Abid Habibi. If somebody gets animated or move his whole body in an animated way, what does this mean? If you are speaking about a topic, for example, let's imagine this. You are a strong supporter of Al-Hilal, and I started a conversation about Al-Hilal, and I needed some information about Al-Hilal from you. How are you going to look like? Remember, you are a huge supporter, a big fan of Al-Hilal. How are you going to speak? Mr. Muhammad Al-Rafa?
Yes,
Hamoudi. Yeah.
Yes. A full of movement and activity. An animated crowd, full of vigor and spirit.
Very good. That means he's so excited. He's so excited, right? Okay.
Yes.
Abdullah Lainazi. Okay, so has Muhammad Al-Muhsin joined us again? Muhammad Al-Muhsin? No? Okay. Okay, so
Yeah. So,
Matt, yes,
so
yes,
So I
Mr.
just
Anthony.
want to make a point that it says here an animated film. So, which is, you can have an animated cartoon, an animated film. So there's movement, and it's, I guess, it's like how do you, it's like shows qualities of life.
Yeah.
So,
like Muhammad, he became vigorous or exuberant or active. He became like so excited.
In
right,
this
boys?
Context, yeah.
Yeah, and we have
vigor
Abdullah.
and
I love you,
spirit.
Abdullah. I really, really appreciate it. Okay, Abdullah is raising his hand again, Mr. Anthony.
Yes. Abdullah
El-Garni.
Al-Gani?
Yes, Abdullah, what do you want to say?
Sorry, Mr. Nothing, but it was from the previous.
Okay, so it's okay, love.
No problem.
So this kind of language show is actually the author uses imagery so that it helps us visualize how excited Lou was when he was speaking about how excited when he was speaking about the Beatles, right? So that's why she used the word animated to tell us that he was so excited that his whole body was moving while he was speaking to her. Right, Mr. Anthony?
Yes, very good. So this is this shows the reader that this person, it gives the reader a more better to use the word animated. He's using good language here to direct our attention to just how excited this person is about these Beatles. So let's continue with the reading and see what else we can find about. Okay, who was next on the list?
The next person is I think Muhammad al-Mohsin is not responding, and we discussed Madden. So Ahmed Faiz al-Anzi only participated once. Yeah.
Yes.
Don't go away after the class finishes, boys, because I'm gonna take the attendance again. All right?
Okay.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, Ahmed Faiz. Ahmed Faiz. Ahmed. Ahmed. I'm gonna have to move up to not responding. Ahmed. Not.
Yes, Mr. Yes.
Who's this?
Ahmed.
Where have you been, man?
I
Okay,
was
Ahmed.
Ahmed, can you continue reading for me from here to here?
the American boring
During Beetle?
is the largest member of its genus in North American. It is sometimes called the Giant carrion beetle.
Mhm.
Once these beetles lived in forests and scrub grassland habitats, any place where there was uh,
Carry-on?
carrion of suitable size and soil suitable for boring it. In 35 states throughout temperature statement North American.
Okay. Can you continue? Actually, we'll continue on.
Okay. But by 1920, population in the east and largely disappeared. By 1970, population has had disappeared from Ontario.
Ontario?
Ontario and what is Mr.
Kentucky?
Kentucky,
Ohio?
Ohio.
These are all states and places in the United States of America.
Yes, yes. And what this, Mr.
During.
Missouri. And during the 1980, the Beatles canceled r-
Rapidly, declined rapidly.
throughout the American Midwest.
Okay, very good. So this author is doing what here, guys? He's pointing out information about the Bering beetle, but what's he doing? Let's ask who's next on the list.
Abdullah al-Hadithi.
Al-Hadithi? Abdullah
Yes.
Al-Hadithi. What is the author doing? What's he doing in this paragraph?
The author of this, I think, is trying to.
That's okay. Let's break it down. So he starts off by explaining that about the beetle. So it says he's the largest member of the North America. He then explains its habitat. He then goes on to explain where it's found. So in 35, this is remember the American burying beetle. So it's found in 35 out of 50 American states throughout temperate eastern North America. So this is the main location it's found. And then he explains the decline in its numbers because he goes on to explaining how they had disappeared.
Mr. Anthony, sorry to stop you. We're going to continue tomorrow. Let me just take the attendance quickly. I want them to take some rest before the next class.
No problems.
Sorry about that. I'm going to just confirm the attendance quickly. Do we have Abdullah Al-Anzi with us? Abdullah? No. Do we have Abdullah Al-Garni?
Yes, sir. Yes, I am with you.
Abdullah, you're here. Okay, thank you. I'd like to draw your attention that I simply, if you ask a question, I give you participation marks. Even if you ask a question, I give you marks. So I keep giving you marks, even if you ask a question, answering a question, try to pass to on, even by simply trying to answer a question, you're given marks. Even if you make mistakes, you're given marks. Mind you this, boys, all right? So I strongly recommend that you join the class and be active. And don't worry about the marks, all right, boys? So I'm going to move to Abdullah Salih Al-Garni. Abdullah Al-Garni.
Yes, sir.
Abdullah, thank you for your valuable participation, Abdullah. Abdullah Hadithi. Abdullah Hadithi.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Ahmed Al-Anzi.
Yes, mister.
Thank you, Hamoudi. Mazin, thank you for your valuable participation, Mazin. Muhammad Al-Muhsin, of course, left the class. Has Muhammad even attended from the beginning of the class? I'm not sure.
Yes, he attended, but he left.
Okay. I think he owes us an explanation, or I'm going to write a note about this. Okay, so Muhammad Rafa, thank you for your valuable participation. Muhammad Al-Abeid Salami.
Yes, mister.
Thank you, Hamoudi. I thank you for your valuable participation. Sulaiman, are you still with us?
Yes, mister, I'm here.
Okay, Sulaiman Habibi, thank you for joining us. And
Welcome,
finally, my dear boy who joined first, I give you extra attendance mark for joining. Those who attended early, I give them some extra marks, boys. All right, Tamim.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
I love you, boys. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Please make sure you join on time so that we can make the best use of our time. All right, Mr. Anthony, would you like to add anything?
Thank you guys so much, and also don't be afraid to ask what's a vocabulary word that you might see in the text. It's very important that you when
it comes to learning, there is no shame. There is no shame in learning. There is no shame in asking. And I told you, even if you ask a question, I give you a credit for that. Do you understand, boys?
Yes. And there is no learning without mistakes.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Mazin. I love you, Mazin. That's what I've been saying all the time. Thank you, gentlemen. I love you. Can you read the class before you leave? Read the class, please.
Yes.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, boys. Thank you so much for today's class. And please, if you could contact your friends and tell them to join for tomorrow.
Yeah, please spread the word and make sure you ask your friends to join, boys.
Okay.
We need to support each other. Thank you, gentlemen. See you.
Thank you, Miss.